Yeah, hello guys, DigiSub once back again with another tutorial. Like the title says, how to transition from the basic stuff to the masterclass stuff. So I'll just be playing these short demos as I explain them. So here's the first one.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from Baby Sham.
As you've heard, that's how basic it is. Like this second audio track, when I press this green flag, you can see at the bottom it's flange and wah, and the preset is slow flange, nothing much, just basic like that. So we jump to the second one. So I can say this is where you include like some basic scratches, on and on. Let me jog your mind first. The second audio track has the flange wah, which is slow flange, and this audio track at the bottom over here has two slow flange wahs. One has phaser 1 and the second one has wah 4. So when I play them, you can hear the variation.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from Baby Sham.
So as you've heard, that's the type 2. You just apply your scratches on top of the wah, which you have killed the bass, and then you apply your scratches, and then the song enters, then it plays, and then you slice it and take it at the bottom where there is the slow flange. Here it is. Then you take it back to the normal where the parameters are on default. Then in the end you grab it and take it and place it on the phaser 1 and the wah 4. So another thing, make sure that when you're doing this transitioning, somebody can feel the change. At times it's kind of hard. At times it's kind of hard to spot the difference. So that's type 2. Now we jump to type 3. And type 3 has no big difference compared to type 2. So I'll just play it and then you get to be the judge.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say from Baby Sham.
To save on time, as you can see, there is a curve which indicates that it's fading. So I'll just explain over here. So what I did over here, the song, this is how the song has been laid down. So I did slice it and sliced over here and deleted this section, then took this section and pasted it at the bottom where there is the phaser 1 and the wah 4. So what I did scratch on where there is no track, so that somebody can hear like the scratch of the song that we are about to transition into up to there. And then I took where the song could carry on, so that it could be kinda smooth. So let me play it from here.
Dance to the Mataran song, and I say
just like that. So you can add more tricks on it and be creative in your own way. So here is the basic style 4. So we'll play it, then comment on it.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from Baby Sham.
there, as you can notice, you've noticed over here, it's on the slow flange audio track. Then the song enters like a normal song. Then as it continues playing, I kill the beat that you are transitioning into, then lay down the song on the wah 4 and phaser 1 audio track, then scratch it a little, then make sure the transitioning is flowing, it's not offbeat. So that's why, as you can see, like everything has been laid down as a professional. So let me play it again, then we jump to the basic style 4.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I see she give the thing them from baby song.
Just like that, you can listen to it over and over again, then come up with your technique. These are just my rough ideas that I came up with. So on your side, go an extra mile so that I can learn from you too. So I play basic style 4. I've renamed them so that I won't forget the count. So I'll just play it.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from baby song.
So let us talk about this one. So as you can see over here, this audio track, when I click on the green flag, it's express delay and the preset is dreamscape, so that when I play it, you just hear the effect of the dreamscape, as well as here. So what my idea was, I scratch a little, then not to scratch. It's a technique that I usually use when I'm mixing live on a DJ machine. You scratch a little and then you relax, and then you scratch a little, then you relax, and then when the last scratch you scratch as you transition into the next song. So what I did here, I just made a simple scratch and then let it go, and then made another simple scratch and then let it go. So when I play it,
teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from baby song.
so over here I took this song, since this is the slow flange audio track and this is the phaser 1 and the wow audio track, I sliced it and placed it at the bottom, then scratched the same song. I didn't scratch the song that you are transitioning into. I did scratch these scratches are for this track, to create like somebody, so that you won't be predictable when somebody listens to you. So here it is, just like that. You make sure you are not predictable when you're doing your scratches. So over here it's the normal thing that we've talked about previously. In the background, if you can hear a motorbike, yeah, that guy usually pisses me off. So let us carry on. I won't tell you why he pisses me off, but let us just carry on. So I'll just play basic style 6.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say
let us wait for the guy to go. He's gone. So what I did over here, I made like the normal backspin, where you just slice it, pitch it to positive 24, and then you reverse it, and then so this idea came, I can say it's something that you can't do in real life, but in Sony it's possible. So that's why it's called some software DJing. anything can be done. So this is where I just made a backspin. Then at the bottom I added the CDJ backspin effect, the third party sound effect. And then I didn't do anything to the song, this song, then just let it transit smoothly. So when I play it from here, yeah, so I did slice it and paste it couple of times, then allowed it to the song to enter just smoothly. So, and then over here what I did, since this audio track is at the I made sure that we changed the rules a little bit. Instead of putting this to the slow flange, I added the song that you are transitioning into to the slow flange. Then when you reach here, we take the original song and place it on the wah and the phaser 1. Then take the song that we are transitioning into and pasted it where the original song is at, so that it can maintain its parameters. Then over here I did a simple scratch, because when you hear it, you just feel the change. Let me play it from here. And made sure where I'm entering my song, it's like on the one where the song is supposed to enter, not in the middle but on the one, so that the transitioning can be smooth and the song to the mix can flow if you are doing a mix. So I'll just play it from the top, let's say from here, and then we carry on to basic style 7.
The dirty dance to the Mataran song and a
like that, so you can practice hard and add more techniques and share what you have learned, what you have done, so that you can keep on generating ideas and share to those guys who maybe are stuck somewhere. So let us carry on to basic style 7.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them teach her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song and a say
this technique, I can say I call it the loop, because in the end, as you can see, I've sliced and pasted the same section 4 times and reduced the volume. As you can see over here, it's -3, -6, -11.8. It goes on as the volume decreases. So what I did, I just took this section over here, this section, sliced it and pasted it on the reverb section. Here it is, the reverb. I didn't add any preset, I just left it the way it is, pasted it, then added a volume, then reduced the volume, then added like 2 scratches. I added a couple of scratches, and then the song will just transition. So I'll just play it. Like that. I believe that's just a rough idea on the loop method of transitioning in or out into a song. So on your side, you can experiment and don't be afraid to learn. So I'll just play this section, this basic style 8, then break it down.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them catch her in a stole love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she clean from the
Yeah, so in this section, this is where you use the flip doubles or the beat grid, as most of the guys call it. I usually know it as the flip double because I came from learning DJing in using Sony using virtual DJ, and in virtual DJ it was called flip doubles. So the virtual DJ guys, this is the flip double, that's how we call it. For the Sony Acid guy, this is the beat grid. So as you can see, I did make a beat grid, and on the lower section it was on the flange and wah, flange slash wah, and the preset is slow flange. So I just did a basic big beat grid, and then at the bottom added one scratch to add more flavor to it, and then did the transitioning. So this is where you can say a flip double slash beat grid technique to transition in or out of a song. So I play it, and then we wrap it up on basic style 8.
Love session, she a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she clean from the
just like that. So for the guys who have good skills in beat grid and slash flip doubles, I believe you can do more about that. So we're in basic style 9, 6 remaining because there are 15. Yeah, so I'll just play it, and then we break it down. Oh, another thing, as we keep on going forward, the techniques becomes more complex. For the guys who are not yet skilled, you may find it being kind of tough, but with practice you'll be a G as well. So let us carry on.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but last night them catch her in a stole love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she give the thing them from
up to there. I believe you have heard it. So let me talk about this low audio track. It's the reverb, and this one, it's the dreamscape effect. So what I did, I just looped this section that was here. I've explained the same thing back before. You just slice it and paste it out where the reverb section is, and made one to be -1, then added a scratch to transition to the song. And then when I reached over here, I sliced the section at the top. This one, sliced it and pasted it at the bottom here where the dreamscape is at. Here it is. Then sliced the instrumental as well, then scratched this song over here, and then allowed it to transition to this song. And then what I did again, I sliced this section over here and pasted it at the bottom, yeah, so that it can just be a reverb. Then did some basic scratch, and then transition into the instrumental. So when I play it,
dance to the Mataran song, and I say she give the thing them from
just like that. This is where your creativity will be tested. So, so for the guys who usually don't like to think outside the box, will have a hard time. Will end up using the normal transitioning in and out. So be listening to other DJs mixes. I can recommend you to the guys I usually look up to. First and foremost, DJ Stone. Check out his mixes on Mixcloud. That guy is good. He's beyond being good. He's good. So check his mixtape out. And another one, another DJ is Kev the Nash. That guy has some mad skills under his sleeves. So check him out as well. And then the following guy is DJ Sab too. You can check him out. that guy is extremely good as well. So let us carry on to the basic style 10 and play it.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them catch her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from Baby Sham.
This is where I introduce the break effect. So another thing, if this audio track at the bottom has break effect, and the time we were playing the song was on the slow flange section. So whenever you apply the break effect or any other effect, make sure that it's balanced. So you make sure that that audio track at the bottom has the break effect and has the slow flange and the effect that you have used over here, so to make it more smoother. So I'll just play it from here, and then we jump on to the next tutorial, to the next style. Just like that, I can say it's kinda off, but I believe you have gotten the idea. So let me play this second last one, and then we carry on. So
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them catch her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from Baby Sham.
So in this section, this is whereby you like take the last beat where you want to scratch, then you scratch it as you keep on going. This is where for the guys who usually don't know how to make longer scratches, this will be kind of tricky. So you have to practice till you nail the longer scratches, and make sure if you are scratching, the song was playing on the slow flange audio track, make sure even the scratching are on the slow flange audio track to avoid any mix-up, or the flow might be off if you play it on another audio track with the default parameters, or even on a reverb. So you make sure you keep it how you start it. If you started on a reverb, conclude it on a reverb to make it smooth. So I will play this last but not least. This is where I took most of my time. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. Some guys have seen it on my status, so I'll just play it. I will break it down. This is where your creativity is tested as well. So you have to be creative beyond the regular creativity. So it's like a mashup, and it's like a transitioning that consists of a mashup. So you have to put in work and time. So let me play it, and then we wrap it up.
Sister Gwen claim she a Christian, but a last night them catch her in a school love session. She a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them.
This is one DJ you don't wanna fuck with.
so in this section I can say I won't talk about it how I did it, but for those guys who have selective hearing, if you from like basic style 1 to basic style 14, I've incorporated all I've done in those previous techniques to this one, because there's a reverb, there's a break, there's a where I loop out the sound, yeah, pitch it up over here, up and down. Let me play it. Just like that. And then you come up, that comes up and becomes your technique of transitioning. So I believe there are many others, so on your side you have to practice that and make sure out of every practice there's like a demo to show people what you have learned. So thanks for watching. I've been Sub. Like we always say, don't forget to share the knowledge. Peace.